Love Island. Are you watching Love Island? Yes. Well, contestant Harry Cooksley, he's been turning heads in the villa this series with some shocking confessions, including admitting to sleeping with an entire women's football team. Yes, that's what he said. Harry was dumped by fellow contestant Helena after he was smooching with Yasmin, not once, but 3 times. But Harry's mum is not happy.
OK, do you approve? Like, do you... I mean, he has told a few white lies,
No, I've disowned him. I haven't. On one occasion. No! I've completely disowned him. Harry who? Harry who? Oh, my God.
That is hilarious.
It just rolls off his tongue. I don't know. How can you forget the camera's on you?
Well, she seemed like she was joking, Mariella, but it's an interesting point that, you know, you've got a son. If you heard him talking the way Harry has done about women and the way he's behaving in the villa, how would you feel? Would you talk to him about it? Would you be ashamed? Would you disown him?
Well, first, can I just say it was the entire football team in one night, by the way, which slightly puts it into perspective. Secondly, if my son told me he was going on Love Island, I would disown him immediately before he even ended up on the show. Oh, look, bless you. Hello, Dan. Sorry, I didn't mean that. No, but I think I would, because I think it's a show that's all about extremes, isn't it? And I guess Harry's playing to the prototype of extreme. But I'm slightly concerned by all the women there who haven't just turned around and gone, you're a creep. And turned away from
Well, they have.
I think as a mum...
A few of them have said that. Like, oh, he's despicable, he's awful.
Revolting.
Helena's dumped him.
But as a mum, I think you do, you know, obviously you don't want your son to grow up to be misogynistic in that way, and it would be very hard if he did.
Something that I saw him saying, and we're not going to go on and on about him, but something he was saying to, I think it was Shakira, he was saying, I did it because I knew she would let me get away with it. If it was you, I know you wouldn't let me get away with it. And that's the point. It's like, you know, for one, Shakira needs to have some more respect for herself to say, well, you did that and you did that. I'm sorry, you're not the one for me. And I think more people need to take that on board and be... you know, treat people as you would like to be treated.
And can I just say, it's not just the boys. And we were talking about Harry because we were just interested in that comment by his mum. But lots of the girls have been talking about, you know, having threesomes and orgies. I mean, it's a different generation. The show is always, you know, we've always tuned in for it because it's a little bit shocking. She loves it. You love it.
I mean, I've got to say, I mean, obviously, you know, his mum's saying, oh, no, I've disowned him, and you don't disown them. But are you slightly upset that they've turned out like that? Yeah, absolutely. But you can only do your best as a parent and teach them right and wrong and how they should be with women, but equally teach the women how to be. You know, the fact is everyone's going, oh, he slept with a whole football team, girls' football team in one night. What about the football team? Why is no one going, why did you even go in 3rd or 4th? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it works both ways, you know. But it always seems to be the men that get the, oh, he's disgusting. And I'm like, well, it takes 2 to tango. However... yeah, I just sometimes feel sorry that they get all the blame. And they are very young. And, you know...
He's 30.
He's still young,
bragging. I mean, women, I think it's fair to say, don't tend to brag if they slept with an entire football team in one night.
Some of them have been bragging about their threesomes and their antics and stuff. But that's kind of what you expect from Love Island. But taking it back to the mother of a son... because, you know, once they're adults, they can live their life. You know, Jack can live his life, he can do what he likes. But if I heard him talking about women in a certain way, I would be very disappointed.
Yeah.
And I know with my own mum, you know, if my dad was shouting at me, if my mum ever went, I'm so disappointed in you, it would literally crush me. And I would be saying to Dad, I'm really disappointed of hearing you talk like that about women. I'd say, what do you think your sister would feel if she heard you
or your daughter, or
your
you know,
daughter.
if you had a daughter, would you be thinking the same thing? No, I agree, and you can do that as a parent, but equally, there's only so much you can do as a parent and hope that they're listening to you. And yes, if they make mistakes along the way, you come back and go, look, that was a stupid mistake, and how are we going to...
But
you know,
isn't it
not
worrisome
do that again? But you can't parent. He's 30.
Isn't it worrisome that kids, though, think that it's really cool to brag about that? Because that must be the reason they're doing it. They're doing it for likes, like everybody does everything for likes these days.
Yeah, it's just, I think, all different generations, just different generations' attitude to sex, and, you know, they talk more openly about it now. Anyway, his mum's not happy. I wonder how he feels about that.
Mum.
Now, listen about this. talking about gossip, filthy. Got filthy news for you. Filth.
Excellent.
Colin,
Go
you're
on,
gonna love
go
it.
on.
1 in 10 men admit to only washing their underwear once a week.
Oh, that kind of filth.
That kind of
You
filth.
mean like filthy, filthy?
5% of them say that they wear their underpants for 2 to 3 weeks. Brenda, do you need a sick bucket?
I really felt like it was just sitting in my throat. And it's just... there's no other word but...
There probably is.
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't even know if I can say it, but crabberlouse, nasty. Just nasty.
Crabberlass, is that...
It's crust. It's
Crusty.
I'm sorry, but who are these people they've spoken to? Because I swear to God, I don't know any single male that I've ever met in my life who would even admit that. But
Yeah,
who just doesn't
why would
do
you
that?
admit it?
I don't
Like,
think
why
they're
would
men.
you
I think
admit
they're
it?
boys. I think it's children.
even
that
boys.
No, but
just,
even
like,
my son, when he
can't be
was at
bothered
his
to wash their clothes.
filthiest, you know, like mid-teens or whatever, I still don't think he would have gone a whole week.
No.
Like a couple of days, maybe. You know.
Oh, even that?
No,
Yeah,
no, change every day, twice a day, if not. With this heat, are you mad?
Oh, yeah, the heat.
Oh.
Jack, I imagine Jack wouldn't go a week.
No, Jack's very, very clean. He is. It's one of his things. He's very clean.
Yeah.
Jack was that kid, unusually a young boy, that I never had to say, you need to get in the shower or have you washed your hair? He's just got that
Wow,
cleanliness.
that is unusual.
Cleanliness thing. Haven't you, Jack, my little friend? He's perfect. Jack's perfect in every way, obviously. Right, listen, he's going to hate me now. Hope he's not watching today.